by the 0 Hour. Check out the 0 Hour every week on YouTube. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. If you're enjoying your fights tonight, in 30 days, we will put up these fights for you. Hit that subscribe button and be notified when these fights tonight go up live on the 0 Hour YouTube channel. This bout is a catchweight bout contested at 180 pounds. It's scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Your first fighter, fighting out of the Allure Properties blue corner. He weighed in at 181.9 pounds. He represents Team Mock out of Lakeland, Florida, and tonight is his amateur debut. This is Robert Johnson.
It's really good right here. You have Robert Johnson, a debut out of Team Mock, Lakeland, Florida. He is the second fighter to fight out of Lakeland, Florida, that's coming from Team Mock. Earlier today, you had Shakai Burney, which went against Josh Booker, who was another Agoge fighter. So we have back-to-back Team Mock, Lakeland, Florida fighters going against an Agoge combative Chattanooga fighter. Man, another debut coming in, and what we saw out of Shakai early on, I mean, it looked like those guys are really big into striking, and let's see what happens coming into this fight. Robert Johnson probably look a little bit more well-rounded. So, Josh, give me your thoughts on Robert Johnson.
Yeah, Robert Johnson, another debut. If we go by his training partner, we do look for him to be more of a striker, even though we couldn't see a lot from his training partner due to the wrestling of his opponent. So it's going to be interesting to see. We know that Agoge has like really good jiu-jitsu, so if striking is his only element, then he might be in trouble.
Yes, really interested to see how this fight comes in. The original opponent for Richard Guerrero had pulled out, so Robert Johnson took this fight on a week-and-a-half notice. So this is a big fight. The fight was a catchweight at 180. Robert Johnson coming in this fight at 32 years old, 5'10", 181.9 pounds. So, I mean, he made the weight, get the 1.9 pound allowance. So he's the bigger fighter, the taller fighter, and the older fighter in this matchup, Robert Johnson is. And currently he is making sure everything is going good with his gloves and making sure he is prepared to come into this ring for his first ever MMA debut. Take it back to Jeff Hodge.
Knoxville Mortgage Brokers red corner. He weighed in at 179 pounds. He has a record of 2 wins with no amateur losses. He represents Agoge combatives out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. This is Richard Guerrero.
You currently have Richard Guerrero, 2-0, fighting out of Agoge combatives out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. And man, that boy Richard is coming, and it seems he is ready. This is his third MMA bout coming into this matchup, and he's coming in with a mission with his last 2 wins all coming by submission. Both of his wins came by belly down, rear naked choke, back-to-back both. And man, that's one of his favorite submissions, as being one of his teammates. He loves that in the training room. He does it on a lot of guys. So excited to see what Richard brings to the table in this matchup, man, against Robert Johnson, which is a debut. So, Scott, what you think's your thoughts on Richard Guerrero in this matchup?
Yeah, a lot of energy here behind Richard. I love his walkout song. Best walkout song of the night, I think. A lot of energy, big pop of the crowd. He's got a big team behind him. You can tell this guy's well-liked. Looks like he's a great athlete. He's in great shape. 2 belly-down submissions. That's hard to do on an opponent that's unwilling to let you do that. So that's impressive here. I will be excited, if it's going to be anything like the last fight. I think he's going to have the grappling edge here. We'll see if Robert, can use footwork and movement and hands to try and combat that.
Yes, Richard Guerrero taking the stroll around the ring. Caleb Miller, the referee, giving him the final instructions before the bout. And here we go. Caleb Miller in the middle. You have Robert Johnson versus Richard Guerrero. And here we go. Leg, body kick to start off. Another leg kick early on. Oh, good little leg kick, man. Richard comes in hard early. Oh, now Richard is on top where he loves to be. Uh-oh, and he gets the back. There's no way. Is it a third time? Oh, but Robert Johnson gets to his side, and now you're in Mount. Oh!
Frenetic pace here from Robert Johnson. That's going to be tough to keep this pace up in a grappling sense.
Yes.
You know, now he's wrapping the head. He's making a few mistakes grappling-wise. I think that may catch up with him here midway through the round later. Guerrero looking a little more technically proficient on the ground.
Looking for the Americana. Oh,
That looks awful.
Oh, my.
Oh. I don't know if I can even watch that. Tap! Please tap! My God! Robert Johnson is a tough brother. My goodness, man. You talking about flexible.
You got to admire that toughness, man, but he's going to need an ice pack or two for about a week.
It's going to be a long drive back to Lakeland.
And I think it's only going to get worse here for Johnson. He's making some bad mistakes on the ground.
And we might see it again. 2 fights in a row. Richard Guerrero has the belly down, rear naked choke. Will we see it for a third? He has the hooks in. He got him belly down. Oh, he's starting to looking for the punches. Now he punching it. Richard keeping that pressure on and keeping that pace. Now he has just a rear naked choke.
Wow.
It don't matter. 3 rear naked chokes for Richard Guerrero as he moves to 3 and 0. Man.
What a performance there by Guerrero. Man, what a pace. Robert Johnson was game there. He made it tough on Guerrero. Guerrero went position by position and had a great finish there.
Yes, and you saw the sign from Richard making the belt sign saying whoever wins that belt for tonight, he is coming after him. And yes, he is in contention for that title. Take us through the replay through this one, Josh.
So here we see Robert on top trying to ride the back. He wanted to flatten him out, go belly down for that third rear naked choke, but this is what he was presented with, so he pulled him over on top, sunk it in, and that was the end.
Yes, really good finish by Richard Guerrero. And man, I tell you, man, what an incredible performance. But that Americana, oh my gosh.
That was rough.
That brother got an arm right there. Whew, it felt like his arm was the opposite way. Oh, man.
I'll tell you what, my arm would be in 2 pieces still laying over in the corner right now if he hit me with that.
Yes, I 100% agree. My arm can't go that far, man. Ooh. Really good victory by Richard Guerrero in this matchup. Now, taking to Jeff Hobbs with the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Caleb Miller, stops this bout at 2 minutes and 5 seconds of the first round. Your winner by rear naked choke, the Peruvian Hammer, Richard Guerrero.
Richard Guerrero getting the 3rd victory of his amateur career. 3-0 coming into this matchup. Or coming out of this matchup 3-0.
Hey, great nickname too. Peruvian Hammer. I love Peruvian chicken. Shout out.